Hi, this is Greg Kuhn with Eyecon Video Productions. Well, first of all, appreciate you working with us on this demo. This video I'm just putting together is real rough, real raw, so kind of bear with me. I'm going to show you just the fundamentals of what we need you to do on your end to help set this up. In the box that you've received, it's going to come with a light. It should have batteries already included. There's 6 AA batteries. There's a back to it that I'll put on it. It has doors, barn doors on it that open up like this. On the side is a dimmer switch, an on-off switch. It is a very, very bright light. So let me go ahead and tell you about the light. Excuse me. When you place it, you'll place it just right next to the camera, and so that it will light. I'll just go and light myself. But you can see how that's just way out of, it's just way too bright. So actually you can see what the light does coming from overhead. It's just ugly raccoon eyes and the shadows underneath here. And all we're trying to do is illuminate the front of the face. So it looks like that. It actually doesn't look like it's lit, but it is lit. So that's what we want to do. Just kind of keep it on the lowest settings. Just put it right next to the iPad mini that you've got, and all you're doing is just kind of shining it from the front. It comes with a stand. This is as easy as you can get. Just pull out the arms, pull out the legs, undo the thing and undo the legs, and this just screws in like this. And rotate it, and then there's a little latch, and that you can raise it and lower it and do it that way. Okay, also included is the iPad mini that you're going to get. I'll show you how this works. I'll probably actually put that in a separate video. But how this is going to be held is, I came up with a genius idea, I think, a hockey puck that has a groove cut out of it. And all you're doing is putting this on the hockey puck to make it stand. So what we've got, actually let me just use this as an example. Okay. When you're setting, I'm going to talk about the setup right now. The setup needs to be, I'll show you with this camera here. If you have it normally, like you would look down and look at it, you're kind of looking at my nose. This is not a very professional looking shot. In order to make it look professional, the camera on the iPad mini, which is this little guy right here, and I'm actually shooting this on my full-size iPad, so I can use this as the example of what it looks like, needs to be eye level. So you can see how this looks so much better than this or this, kind of looking down. So parallel to the eyes, make sure that the eyes are parallel with the camera. Then you add in the light. And that's what a good shot looks like. There's it's too bright, off, and just a little bit. That's all you're trying to do. All you're trying to just fill in and illuminate the front of the face. Then the microphone. You've got a microphone. This is a typical little earphone microphone that you use for your smartphone or whatever. Plug it into your iPad mini right here. Make sure it clicks and it's seated all the way. Then you have the earphones. Thing is that we're not going to be using the earphones for this. All you're going to be using is the microphone part of it. So if you look and see where my framing is. And by the way, this is about the frame, what the framing should look like. So if the doctor is wearing a shirt, like a button-down shirt, and there's like that bottom button, it should be about above the second to top button is the proper placement for where the microphone should be. So imagine I'm a little bit closer, and this is kind of like the right framing. The microphone, which is on this little piece right here, should actually be right below it. Now, there's no little clip for these. Just get a piece of tape and tape it so that it's right below that point. Also make sure that it's not dragging, it's kind of hanging free, because if you drag it on your fabric, you'll hear the sounds. So just make sure it's hanging free. And that is it. That is it as far as the setup.